What makes Ruth's story one of the most cherished tales in the Bible? Her journey is a remarkable blend of faith, loyalty, and redemption that has inspired generations. From the moment she pledges her devotion to Naomi, Ruth's life takes a path that leads to unimaginable blessings and a lasting legacy. Her steadfast loyalty and courage show how faith can transform even the most challenging circumstances into opportunities for growth and renewal. Join us as we uncover the incredible story of Ruth, a tale of a foreign widow who becomes an essential part of God's redemptive plan. Let's explore the events that shaped her life and the lessons that continue to resonate with us today. Ruth's devotion to Naomi. Imagine a time of great loss and uncertainty. Ruth, a young widow from Moab, faced a crossroads in her life. After the deaths of her husband and father-in-law, she had a choice to make: return to her own family and homeland, or stay with her mother-in-law, Naomi. In a decision that speaks volumes about her character, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi, pledging her unwavering loyalty. Ruth's decision wasn't an easy one. Staying with Naomi meant leaving behind her own family and the familiarity of her homeland. But Ruth's heart was set on supporting Naomi, who had also lost her husband and sons. In a touching declaration of commitment, Ruth told Naomi, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God." This powerful statement highlights Ruth's deep devotion and sets the stage for her remarkable story. Her choice to stay with Naomi wasn't just about loyalty. It was a step of faith, trusting in a future she couldn't yet see. Ruth's commitment to Naomi became the foundation for a tale of courage, love, and redemption. Through Ruth's devotion, we see a beautiful example of selflessness and faithfulness, qualities that continue to inspire people today. Her story invites us to consider the power of loyalty and the incredible impact it can have on the lives of those we love. The journey to Bethlehem. Imagine setting out on a long road with only faith and determination as your guide. That's exactly what Ruth and Naomi faced when they decided to leave Moab and head to Bethlehem. Widowed and without resources, these two women embarked on a difficult journey filled with uncertainty and hardship. Ruth and Naomi were stepping into the unknown. As widows in ancient times, they had little to rely on, facing a future that was anything but certain. Yet it was Ruth's steadfast faith and unwavering determination that kept them moving forward. She believed in a better tomorrow, even when the path seemed daunting. Their journey was more than just a physical trek from one place to another. It symbolized a transition from despair to hope, as they left behind their past sorrows and looked to build a new life in Bethlehem. This journey was a test of resilience and faith, with each step bringing them closer to a future filled with possibility. For Ruth, the road to Bethlehem wasn't just about reaching a new destination. It was about creating a new beginning. Her determination and courage remind us that even in the face of great challenges, faith can lead us toward hope and renewal. Ruth's journey invites us to trust in the process of transformation, knowing that brighter days lie ahead. Gleaning in the fields of Boaz. Imagine arriving in a new town with nothing but the clothes on your back and a will to survive. That's what Ruth faced when she and Naomi arrived in Bethlehem. Without much to rely on, Ruth took on the humble task of gleaning in the fields. This meant gathering leftover grain after the harvesters had finished, a tough job that required patience and perseverance. Ruth's hard work in the fields was not just about survival. It was a testament to her dedication and humility. She was willing to do whatever it took to provide for herself and Naomi. Her determination did not go unnoticed. Boaz, a kind and wealthy landowner, saw Ruth's commitment and was impressed by her character. Boaz's kindness was evident from the moment he noticed Ruth. He ensured she had enough grain to gather and instructed his workers to treat her with respect. This act of kindness introduced Boaz as a key figure in Ruth's story, paving the way for her eventual redemption. Through Ruth's gleaning, we see the power of humility and hard work. Her actions remind us that no task is too small when it comes to caring for those we love. In doing so, Ruth found not only sustenance, but also the beginnings of a new and hopeful chapter in her life. Boaz's kindness and protection. Imagine being in a new place, working hard just to get by, and then encountering someone who goes out of their way to help you. This is what Ruth experienced when she met Boaz. From the moment Boaz saw Ruth gleaning in his fields, he was moved by her dedication and determination. He knew she was a stranger in a foreign land, doing her best to support herself and Naomi. Boaz's kindness shone through his actions. He ensured Ruth's safety, telling his workers to protect her and allow her to gather grain without fear. Boaz even instructed them to leave extra grain for her to collect, making her task a bit easier. He invited Ruth to join his workers for meals, providing her with the sustenance she needed after a long day in the fields. Boaz's generosity wasn't just about helping Ruth. It was a reflection of God's providence and care in her life. His kindness showed Ruth that she wasn't alone and that she was valued and protected. Through Boaz, we see how acts of kindness can be expressions of divine intervention, bringing hope and support to those in need. Boaz's actions remind us that we all have the power to make a difference in someone's life, embodying the love and care that are central to our shared humanity. The role of the kinsman redeemer. Imagine a custom where family ties offer hope and security in times of need. In Ruth's story, this is where the concept of the kinsman redeemer comes into play. Boaz, being a relative of Naomi's late husband, had the opportunity and responsibility to step in as a redeemer for Ruth and Naomi's family. The role of the kinsman redeemer was to ensure the family's welfare by restoring their lost inheritance. For Ruth and Naomi, this meant providing stability and a future in a time of uncertainty. By choosing to marry Ruth, Boaz honored this tradition and secured their well-being. This concept goes beyond family duty. It beautifully illustrates God's redemptive plan for humanity. Boaz's actions foreshadow the ultimate redemption that comes through Jesus Christ, who offers hope and restoration to all. Through the lens of Ruth's story, we see a glimpse of God's love and commitment to redeeming what is lost. The role of the kinsman redeemer is a powerful reminder of the importance of community and support, showing how acts of kindness and responsibility can change lives. In Boaz, we see an example of love in action, highlighting the impact of standing by others and embracing the opportunity to make a meaningful difference. Ruth's proposal to Boaz. Imagine the courage it takes to step out in faith and ask for something you need. That's exactly what Ruth did when she approached Boaz at the threshing floor. In a bold and unconventional move, Ruth waited until Boaz had finished his work and lay down to sleep. Then, quietly and with determination, she approached him and asked him to spread his cloak over her, a symbolic gesture asking him to take her under his protection as her redeemer. This act was not just about seeking security. It was a demonstration of Ruth's proactive nature and her willingness to trust in God's provision. She didn't wait passively for her circumstances to change, but took a step of faith, believing that Boaz was the answer to her prayers. Boaz was both surprised and impressed by Ruth's request. He saw her courage and faith as signs of her character, and was moved by her trust in him and in God. This pivotal moment highlighted Ruth's determination and her belief in a brighter future. Ruth's proposal is a reminder that sometimes we must take bold steps and trust in God's plan for us. Her courage and faith inspire us to take action in our own lives, knowing that our efforts, combined with faith, can lead to transformative change. The marriage of Ruth and Boaz. Imagine the joy and relief that comes with the beginning of a new chapter. When Boaz accepted Ruth's proposal, it marked the start of a beautiful union between two people who had shown remarkable faith and loyalty. Their marriage was not just a celebration of love, but also a source of joy and stability for Ruth and Naomi, who had faced so much uncertainty and hardship. This union was a testament to God's faithfulness and the fulfillment of His promises. Through Boaz, Ruth found security and belonging, while Boaz gained a partner of great strength and character. Their marriage symbolized hope, showing how faith and perseverance can lead to blessings beyond what we might expect. For Ruth, this marriage was the beginning of a new chapter in her life, filled with hope and promise. She had journeyed from being a widowed outsider to becoming an integral part of a community, embraced and cherished. Her story reminds us that no matter how difficult our circumstances, there is always the possibility of a new beginning. Ruth and Boaz's marriage illustrates the beauty of redemption and the power of God's grace. It encourages us to trust in the promises of love and hope, knowing that our own stories can be filled with blessings and new opportunities. 8. The legacy of Ruth. Imagine the impact of a single life that resonates through generations. Ruth's story doesn't end with her marriage to Boaz. It leads to something even more significant. Ruth gave birth to a son named Obed, who would become the grandfather of King David, one of Israel's greatest leaders. This remarkable lineage places Ruth directly in the genealogy of Jesus Christ, highlighting her critical role in God's redemptive plan. Ruth's journey from a foreign widow in Moab to a revered ancestor of the Messiah is a powerful testament to the transformative power of faith, loyalty, and redemption. Her story shows us how one person's courage and commitment can influence the course of history. Ruth's life is an inspiring example of how God can use anyone, regardless of their background, to fulfill a greater purpose. Her legacy is a reminder that our actions and choices have the potential to create ripples that touch countless lives. Through Ruth, we see the power of love and devotion in action, demonstrating that faithfulness can lead to unexpected blessings and opportunities. Her story encourages us to trust in God's plan, knowing that even the smallest acts of faith can lead to extraordinary outcomes and lasting legacies. Ruth's journey of faith, loyalty, and redemption shows us that even the most humble beginnings can lead to a legacy of hope and transformation. Her story reminds us that our choices can impact generations to come. Thank you for joining us on Sacred Tales, where we explore the timeless narratives that continue to inspire us. If you found Ruth's story meaningful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more uplifting content. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue the conversation and reflect on the power of faith and love together.